Unit 4 of your blended material, and Unit 7 in the original book, which is entitled By the World of Work. As I told you, words only, because the text is not required in period 1. So we have these words. The first word is revealed, which means shown, and you can have a screenshot for them. اللي معناها أظهر يا توجيهي. Then I have the word fantasy, which means unreality, اللي معناها خيال. Then job security, being sure that you won't lose your job, اللي هي معناها الأمان الوظيفي. Outweighs, which means يتفوق أو يتغلب على, which means is more important than. And then stage fright, feeling nervous before appearing in public, اللي هو رهاب المسرح. Make a living, which means earn enough money to survive, اللي هو يوفر المال للعيش. And charity or non-profit organization it could be, which means تطوع أو خيري. You need to know the meanings from this lesson, only the meanings. So pay attention to them because they are required in the vocabulary section. Now we will move to the second text, and we have also some new words in this text which can be shown here. I will give you or you can have screenshots for the text in this screen, because the new words that are required are highlighted. Yeah, so have a screenshot. I have the word employment throughout, word coordinated, and from text B I have prospects, controversial, and neglect. These are the new words needed here. I will show you some slides for these words. Have a look here. The first word is coordinated. As I said, these pieces are coordinated, which means organized, منسق أو منظم. Then I have the word controversial. Look at the two hands. One of them agree and the other disagrees, which means not all people agree with the idea and they have different opinions about it. اللي هي مثير للجدل. And then I have employment. Look at those people. Each of them has his own or her own job, which means they are employed, which means they are having a job or having employment, اللي هو العمل. And then neglect. The girl is sad because she's neglected. neglect يتجاهل أو يهمل. And prospects, those people have some prospects for the future, يعني آفاق مستقبلية, possibilities if you like. And throughout, the voice is moving throughout all of the houses, throughout my life, for example, which means خلال, during. And then I have worth, working a lot, worth to be successful, is worth to be successful. worth معناها يستحق. So these are the new words that you need to know their meanings. Now, we are going to focus on these words by doing these two activities. I need to do them with you before beginning with the two texts. Question number 3. Find words in the text that have these meanings, depending on what I explained about these new words. What do you mean by having or getting a job? What does it mean from the new words? Raise your hands if you want to answer, يا توجيهي. having a job means? Yes, please. What do you mean by having a job? From these new words here in the text. Look at them again, huh? Which one means having a job? I have employment, throughout, work, coordinated, prospects, controversial, and neglect. Which one of them means having a job? Yes, yeah, Ibrahim.
Having or getting a job, which is employment.
Yes, having a job means employment. Could you hear me from the beginning? Ibrahim, can you make sure for me that my voice was clear from the beginning?
What's your question?
I want to make sure that my voice is clear from the beginning of explanation when I presented the words. Was it clear?
Yes, clear, very clear.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ibrahim. Let's move to the second word. From beginning to end, what does it mean? From beginning to end. ليس توجيهي. Someone, Salim Jamil. I can't see the first name. Jamil. Yes,
Jamil.
yeah, Jamil. Yes, Jamil.
It a throughout.
Throughout. Very good. So from beginning to end, of means throughout. What about giving good value? Ahmad Fadel. Giving good value, what does it mean?
Worth.
Worth, yeah. It means worth. Thank you. Different parts working together. Ibrahim, again, what do you mean by different parts working together?
Coordinate.
Coordinated, that's right. Possibilities for the future. Ahmad.
أنا أحمد فضيل.
Yes, please. Possibilities for the future, yeah, Ahmad. Number 5.
Prospect.
Yes, it's prospects. That's right. Thank you. Causing a lot of argument, Jamil.
It controversial.
Controversial. Yes. Controversial. Yeah. The last one, ignore or not pay attention to. Baha Umar. What do you mean by ignore?
Neglect.
Neglect. That's right. Thank you, Yabaha. These are the words and their meanings. And this question, as I told you in previous lessons, is very important in the vocabulary section. You have to answer such a question either by matching words with their meanings, like this one, or replace underlined parts in sentences with their meanings. And it's the same. You have to match the word with its meanings, but in two different ways. Now, the third or the fourth question is use the words in activity 3 to complete the sentences below. Also, this question is very important. You have to put these words in the gaps. So, what about number 1? It's good to have an interesting hobby, but don't what? Ibrahim. Don't.
Yes. Don't. It's good to have an interesting hobby, but don't neglect your studies.
Neglect. Excellent. You have to use the same words, by the way, huh? So neglect. Number 2, Hala, please. Yes, ya Hala.
Learning is something that should continue throughout your life.
Yes, throughout your life, learning. Very good. So throughout, number 3, Ahmad.
He has
Ahmad.
lots of different he has lots of different idea about what to do, but no of 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 the
No one. Only
coordinated
different ideas. Huh?
coordinated
Very good. Coordinated plan.
plan.
That's right. Number 4. Again, Ibrahim. Yes, Ibrahim, number 4.
Yes, a lot of students and teachers disagreed with the school controversial decision to have a longer working day.
So, very good. Controversial decision. Yes. And Hala, the next one, please. Number 5.
It's, it's not worth spending money on a new computer if the old one still works.
Yes, it is not worth. Pay attention, worth is preceded by a be verb. Tamam. Number 6, Ahmad.
The minister said the prospects for future economic recovery were good.
Good. So the answer is prospects. And the last one for you, Ibrahim.
Yes. Graduated are more likely than non-graduated to find employment in the future.
Graduates. Graduates is the noun. And when you say graduate, it is the verb. So graduates are more likely than non-graduates to find employment in the future. This is the answer for the whole question. And you can have a screenshot for them if you like. Yeah. Now we are going to move back to the text itself in order to discuss. By the way, this comprehension part consists of 2 texts. I have text A and text B. Each one of them is talking about something different. Now, text B is probably a news story. And it is a story that is found in a newspaper. And text A is probably a newspaper or magazine article. It is an article in a magazine. And we have some pieces of news in text B and a magazine or a newspaper article in text A. Both of the texts, I mean A and B, are about the connection between education and work. This is the main idea or the main, let's say, or the common thing between the 2 texts. This is what the 2 texts share. Both of them talk about the connection between education and work. Let's start with the first text A, which is a case study. Case study يعني دراسة حالة. And it comes from Milton Secondary School. Let's read paragraph 1 and discuss it. So I will choose Hala, please. Read the first paragraph.
Case studies Milton Secondary School. Most schools claim to prepare students for the world of work, but Milton Secondary School takes the claim very seriously. Before they even join the school, future pupils get an informal interview at their primary school to discuss their hobbies and preferences for the future.
Their hopes and preferences for the future. Good. So what is the aim of many or most of the schools? The aim of most schools. What do they want to achieve? Ahmad. Yes, Ahmad. What do most schools want to achieve? Ibrahim.
you want to prepare the students for the world of work or employment.
Thank you. So the aim that most school claim يعني يدعي, said, يقول. They say that we want to prepare our students for the world of work, but not all schools do what they say, huh? They only said that, but they don't do any practical thing to prove that. But Milton Secondary School takes the claim very seriously. Yani they did something in order to achieve this claim or this aim, which is to prepare students for the world of work. What does the Milton Secondary School do to prepare its students for the world of work, to achieve their claim or to prove their claim? Jannah Mustafa. Yes, يا جنة. طيب Ibrahim, what does Milton Secondary School to do to say or to achieve the claim or to prepare the students for the world of work?
Yes, they take the claim very seriously before they even join the school.
Yeah.
They get
How do they take the claim seriously? يعني they do what they say. هاي معنى take the claim seriously. اللي بيقولوه بيعملوه. How? By what يا إبراهيم?
by get an informal interview at their primary school.
Before, yeah, very good. Before even students join the school, they go to their primary schools and make an informal interview with them. What is the topic of the interview, the informal interview that they have with the school, the future pupils, the pupils that will come to their school later on? Hala.
Discussing the pupils' hopes and preferences for the future.
Good. يعني before having the pupils in their school, قبل ما يجوهم على المدرسة, they go to the primary schools where those students are, and they have an informal interview with them, asking them about their hopes and preferences for the future. تمام? This is how do they, Milton Secondary School, do to take the claim seriously or to prepare students for the world of work. تمام. طيب. Let's see the claim here. What does this expression refer to? The claim. Jannah, if your mic can be unmuted. The claim refers to. طيب, it seems there is a problem with her.
Milton Secondary. Milton Secondary School.
هلا the claim ايش معناها؟ الادعاء، القول. What do they say?
الادعاء. Prepare students for the world of work.
Very good. So the claim refers to preparing students for the world of work. Yes. They refers to. It is underlined, by the way, here. They, يا هلا.
Pupils.
Which pupils?
Future ones.
Yeah, future pupils. Pay attention توجيهي. Now, the reference here is forward, not backward. احنا عادة الريفرنسز بتكون قبل البروناون أو الexpression اللي عندي. But here, it is forward. Like what I say, for example, when he wakes up every day, Ahmed washes his face. So he refers to Ahmed, which is forward, not backward. And you will have many pronouns in this text in the same way. The answer or the reference is forward, not backward. So there refers to Ibrahim. I have two there's in line 3 of paragraph 1. There.
Hopes and performance.
interview at their primary school to discuss their hopes and preferences. Who are those?
Pupils.
Pupils. اللي هم ال future pupils. It's the same. يعني they and their in this paragraph refers to the future pupils before coming to the Milton Secondary School. But if you say future pupils, it's enough, huh? Let's move on reading, please. Read, ya Jannah, if you can, paragraph number 2.
The emphasis of employment continues during the first 2 years at Milton, and then in the third year, our pupils spend a day doing work experiences at a local company. 2 years later, this becomes a whole week spent with a company, usually ranked by the students themselves, draw out their secondary
Thank you.
education.
Let's stop here. Thank you, Jannah. Jannah, stop, please. Only paragraph 2. Thanks a lot. Now, can you tell me, according to what Jannah has read, how many years do students spend in
2 years.
I Ahmed Adli.
يعطيك العافية مس. أنا
Yes.
والدة أحمد الدراوي. بس بدي أستفسر إذا في إمكانية هاي شعبة رقم 12 علمي 19، لأنه أنا ابني له شهر ما حضرش ولا حصة، في اليوم أول مرة يفتح التيمز معانا.
هسا الحصص احنا عندنا انا بعطيها يعني بغض النظر عن رقم الشعبة، بعطي للعلمي من الرزمة اللي للعلمي. تمام. فأنا الشعب اللي معاي من 13 ل 18، بس بده يحضر معنا اتس اوكي يعني حيا الله ما في مشكلة.
طيب يعطيك العافية. هلا الرزم هاي نزلتيها أنت على الرابط تبعك، أو بتقدر تبعتينا الرزم لأنه فيش عندنا ولا رزم ولا غيره؟
على صفحة المدرسة موجودة، مدرسة غزة الثاني عشر علمي ألف.
تمام يعطيك
موجودة،
العافية.
وأنا حبعتها في دردشة الاجتماع في نهاية الحصة.
الدردشة مغلقة حاليا، بتاعت الاجتماع مغلقة، فإذا في إمكانية تفتحيها عشان تنزلنا رزم آخر الحصة.
إن شاء الله. خلينا بس نكمل الحصة إذا سمحتي.
ولا يهمك. يعطيك العافية.
Yes, again, my question was, how many years do students spend in primary secondary school? Yes, يا أحمد فضل. أحمد. Quickly, please. Hala, can you give us the answer, ya Hala?
5 years.
5 years, excellent. Now we are going to say what do they focus on in each year of these. For example, what do they do? I mean the school now, in the first 2 years for the students. What do they do? Ibrahim.
They make exercises for preparing them for the world of war.
From the text, Ibrahim, no need to say something else. Now we have the first 2 years, the third year, and the last 2 years. What do they do in the first 2 years?
The emphasis of employment continues.
Yeah. So yes. The emphasis on employment continues. If you remember, we said the text and the other texts are talking about the connection between education and work. So they have emphasis on employment in the first 2 years. What about the third year? The third year, ya Jannah?
All pupils spend a day doing work experiences to a local company.
So they let the students spend a day doing work experience at a local company. They choose a local company and then they spend a day working there. 1 day in the whole year to have a work experience at a local company. What about the last 2 years? I mean, the fourth and fifth years. I have someone, Mustafa Abdel Razak, but I don't know the first name. Jannah.
Jannah, ya miss.
Yes, yeah, Jannah.
Whole week spent with a company arranged by the students themselves.
Yani instead of one day in the third year, in the last 2 years, I mean the fourth and fifth years, they have a whole week doing work experience at a local company. So who arranged that? I mean the work experience with the company. Who arranged it? If I say, for example, Milton Secondary School arranged work experience day or week for the students with local schools, true or false? Jamil, what do you think?
Again, a question, please.
It is a true false statement. Milton Secondary School prepared a whole week experience for its students at a local company.
It's a false. Student
It's false.
himself, they do that.
Excellent. Students themselves do that. ايش would do that?
It choose arrange.
Yes, arranging with a local company. Choose which company they want to work with or to have this work experience. Now, if I have third refers to. Yes, يا هالة.
ممكن تعيد السؤال؟
Third, line 2 of paragraph 2 refers to.
The order of year in the school, the pupils spend the day doing work experience at a local company.
Very good. The order of the year, or the year where that students of Milton Secondary School spend a day doing work experience at a local company. 2 years later refers to what? Aya Ibrahim. 2 years later.
Which line?
Line 2 of paragraph 2.
Which is the last 2 years of the 5 years whole. The whole 5 years.
لأن fourth and fifth years at Milton Secondary School. مش هيك؟ طيب this refers to. This يا جنة.
Local company.
This becomes a whole week. ايش هو with this؟ يعني you give part of the answer, by the way. Sorry, I will turn back to the text.
Miss?
Yes, please.
It doing work experience at local companies.
Yeah, doing work experience at a local company. Yes, that's right. Thank you. But themselves يا أحمد. Students themselves. What do you think?
Students,
yeah. And also the reference here is forward, not backward. Read the last paragraph, please, ya Ibrahim.
Throughout their secondary education, students have a professional careers advice which costs the school over 30,000 euros. Head teacher
£30,000 a year, yeah.
Teacher Harry Downs believes it's worth it. So teacher aren't trained as a career advice, she said. So we bring a professional help. It's a part of coordinate program that aims to make students aware of employment option and available and how to make the most of them. It's too late to start talking about work in their final years.
Good. So what does the school provide its students during their secondary education? What does it provide them with? Ya Hala?
ممكن تقولي السؤال يا مس لو سمحتي؟
What does the school, I mean Milton Secondary School, provide its students with throughout their secondary education?
Students have professional career advice.
So they have professional careers advice. They brought them some people to advise them about their future career or future work. طيب, why? My question is, why does the school bring professionals to advise people about their future career? Why does it bring them professionals? Yes, Ibrahim.
A professional of career advice, which cost the school over £30,000.
This is the cost, Brian. This is the cost of bringing professional careers advice. يعني بيجيبوا لهم خبراء في مجال العمل ينصحوهم. So they have to pay money for that, which is £30,000 every year. طب why does the school bring professional people to advise the students about their future career? Why doesn't they ask the teachers in the school to advise the students? Yes, yeah, Ahmed. What do you think? طيب Jannah.
Coordinates programs that aims to take students aware
Aware of what?
of the employment options.
Options available. This is the first reason. By the way, I have two reasons why does Milton Secondary School bring professional career advisors to the students, which, as you can see, it costs them £30,000 every year. Why does it bring people from outside? Why does it bring professionals to advise the students about their future career? Number one, as Jenna said, it is a part of a coordinated program that aims to, the number one, to make students aware of the employment options available. حتى يصيروا يشوفوا شو خيارات العمل المطروحة، شو سوق العمل ايش بيحتاج. This is the first reason. طب the second reason, بهاء عمر. Yes, يا بهاء.
Miss أحكي?
Yes, please.
Start talking about work in their final years.
ماشي. This is the aim of professionals. يعني انه they don't leave it to the last minute when they finish the last year of their education and tell or ask them about or to tell them about the options of the employment in the job market. But why do they bring professional help? قلت لي number one, to make students aware of the employment options that are available. But we have another reason. Why do they bring them from outside the school? Hala.
Because the school's head teacher, Harry Downs, believes that teachers aren't trained as careers advisors.
Yes, this is the second reason. Excellent. Teachers aren't trained as careers advisors. They are only teachers. They cannot advise the students about the future of work. So they bring professional help for two reasons. Number one, teachers aren't trained as careers advisors. Number two, to make students aware of the employment options available and how to make the most of them. How can I benefit as a student, I mean, to benefit from them, from the employment options. Now, if I say it is a good idea to leave or talking about work in the future to the final year, is it true or false? Jannah.
Try the question again.
True or false, please, ya Jannah. It's a good idea to leave talking about work to the final year.
True.
True, to leave talking about work experience or work for the future of work to the last year or to the final year. Is it a good idea?
No.
No, it's too late. It's too late to start talking about work in their final year. They have to know about the work and to put in mind what they are going to work in the future from a very early stage while they are studying or learning. تمام. We said the head teacher believes that it's worth the money that they pay for the professional help, for the professional people who come and advise the students, which is 30,000 pounds every year. تمام. Which refers to what? Quickly, please, يا توجيهي. Which? Yes, يا هالة.
Professional careers advice.
Excellent. Professional careers advice. 30,000, please. Ibrahim.
The cost that the militant secondary school paid for
Can you
having the
raise your
students.
voice, yeah, Ibrahim?
Okay. The cost for militant secondary school that have paid for having students professional career advice.
Yes, very good. You can say the cost that Milton Secondary School pay for professional careers advisors, for example, every year. You have to say every year they pay that amount of money. طيب, it's worth it. It that I underline refers to what? I have two it's, as you can see. It, worth it. The it before worth refers to Hala.
Professional career advice.
Giving or bringing career advisors. Yeah, that's the first one. The second that, يا جنة.
Al cost of the secondary
cost
school.
which is, yeah, very good. The cost which is 30,000 pounds. So the first it is bringing professional careers advisors, and the second that refers to the amount of money or to the cost which is 30,000 pounds. She refers to she, Ibrahim.
The head teacher current Downs.
The head teacher of Milton Secondary School, Harriet Downs. And we, in the same line 3 of this paragraph, Hala. We bring in professional help. We refer to
School.
the school itself, the administration of the school, if you like. Type that refers to. By the way, I underline the pronouns that I want you to tell me the referentials for them. Jannah, that refers to.
believes شو اسمه believes it's wrote there.
Again, it's part of a coordinated program that. And that refers to that coordinated program. حكينا
Professional
مرة
helps.
يا توفيق.
bring in
that
professional
is,
helps.
again يا جنة.
bring in professional helps.
هلا يا جنة, that is a relative pronoun, ضمير وصل. تمام. هذا دائما بيرجع على الكلمة اللي قبله. That, who, which. So that refers to coordinated program. تمام. طيب.
البروجرامز.
to make the ايش؟
البروجرامز يعني يا مس.
Yes, the coordinated programs. If you want to be more accurate, coordinated program. But them, okay. Line 5 of this paragraph, them refers to Hala.
Employment options.
Excellent. Employment options, and they're talking about work in their final year. Their
students.
Students at Milton Secondary School. Students at Milton Secondary School. In this way, we finished the first text, and tomorrow, inshallah, we will discuss the second one. So I will stop recording now. Just a moment. Something wrong with my, went with my computer.